All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now, Jarren Duran. And that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Inside. Full count, 3-2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. One down, base is empty. That one a little bit high, and 1-1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Next offering is downstairs. One out, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. 2 up, 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And a strike on the outside edge.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., now the starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side. Devers throws on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Center fielder,
And singing against the
Tommy
southpaw on the mound, the
Edman.
Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. This one in the air. Wong settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Ohtani back to work. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy pulls that one down, and there's one away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez on his way over. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that's way high. Ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. One and 2 here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Boston,
Well, here we go.
right
Top
fielder,
of the
Wilyer
third, scoreless
Abreu.
game. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That's off the mark. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First
That's
pitch misses.
1-0.
That one ripped. Ranging back. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from first.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Batting ninth,
coming open
center
instead of
fielder,
staying
Cedar
closed. If he
Rafaela.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the
Now
base
batting
paths
left
and
fielder,
can't understand
Gary
why he wasn't ready
Guerrero.
to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Durant
One ball,
in now,
no strike.
takes ball 1 off the plate. Abreu at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Two outs. Looked like
That's
it was a
the ball.
little bit up. Alex
3-1.
Bregman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus
Now
on the
batting
mound right
second
there. Pretty
baseman,
much gifted him
Alex
first
Bregman.
base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Clips the corner. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball. Rojas tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And that is the inning. Boston strands a pair. Still no score. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for the
ready to go
Dodgers,
for the last half of the
right
inning.
fielder,
Now here is Andy Pages. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
To third. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. On the ground, Bregman slings to first. Taylor is out.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one hit to right. And that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Line drive. Nice grab. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Raffy coming to the plate
third
now.
Baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Flied out his first time. Casas in his third season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Fires across the diamond and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Caught. He reaches into the dugout and makes the play. Red Sox go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's a little bit high. That swings, deep drive, left field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Edman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard hit right side. Bregman to first. And they get Edman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out
Now
of the air.
batting,
Lets the
first
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good
Freeman.
execution.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to Devers. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Dodgers go down quietly through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club. You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering is in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really
Now
struggled to
batting,
score
right
in this
fielder,
one. Don't want to wake the
Abreu.
team up with the free pass.
Go-ahead run on base. Abreu will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Way inside, gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. This one in the air. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Connor Wong. Flied to left his first time. Just missed. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ceddanne Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Called strike right there.
Rainbow, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. Caught looking his first time up. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. That one the other way. Base hit. Around third. Here's the throw.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Duran up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2 outs. In the air to left down the line. Hernandez settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A., John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Teoscar Hernandez. Crochet back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Duran sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Not even close there. 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one outside. It's 2-2. Good eye right there.
3-2.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. That one is absolutely belted. On the move, heading back. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. The relay, and he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
One down, runner at third. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time up. Grounds one to short. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's too high.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Here's
Alex
Second
Bregman.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do,